Hello guys, welcome back, and today we're talking about Fate and Remnant Collide. So yeah, let's begin. So, it's about a time skip where we currently see Rex, now 17, and it's the day before, well, after, the day before, the incident with Ruby and Torchwick. As we currently see him after a training session with Ironwood, as he would say this. Whew, that was hard, he would say. As one of his servants, specifically, Oda Nobunaga, as she would say this. Yeah, no kidding, Master. I still can't believe that Ironwood said that you meet the train without us. It's kind of pissing me off, especially because I really want to stretch my legs, she would say. As he would say this. Like I said, you need to, at least be, careful because I don't want you hurting anybody, especially with your recklessness, he would say. As after saying that, she would say this. Hey, I'm not gonna be any trouble, she would say. As Emiya would say this. I beg to differ, he would say. Sorry about that, anyway, continue on. As after saying that, he would say this. Anyway, said, well, a somewhat disgruntled, Sigurd, as he would say this. Now, I want to say this for you, Master. I want you to take care of yourself a little bit. So maybe hang out with friends, or as you'd say this, while Yang and Ruby are currently training right now. And I don't honestly know where they are currently. Probably in past still training, but I think that it's better to just, let them do their own thing, he would say. As after saying that, he would say this. I see then. Very well. Just be careful, okay? Try not to, work yourself too hard, he would say. As he would say this. Very well. Alright. As he would basically reveal himself, or should I say Rex, and his new hunter's costume, or hunter's, uniform. So yeah, anyway, if you're wondering, wait, what does he have a sword and also why is this in like Gotcha Club? It's because it's much more easier. To say the least, I prefer using Gotcha Club, using it to basically create the, designs for the characters. Or at least, the main characters of this story. So yeah, just to, ignore the whole gotcha thing, because I like this design, okay? Anyway, continuing on, as he would say this. Finally I'm done, he would say. As he would start taking off his clothes and basically changing into his normal ones. As, I don't really have a model of that yet. Just imagine it just like this for now. As after taking off his clothes and transforming into his, much more civilian type clothing, he would start leaving the locker rooms as he would say goodbye to, to Ironwood, as Ironwood would say this. Alright, take care, he would say, as he would say this. Okay, bye, Uncle Ironwood, he would say, as after saying that, he would start leaving. As while he was leaving, he would, just be walking around Beacon as he would say this. Soon, I'm gonna be a huntsman of Beacon, and I will make my mother proud, he would say. As after saying that, one of them would say this, specifically, Ibuki. Yeah, you sure are, she would say. And I will be helping you along the way, she would say. As he would say this. Yeah, he would say. As after saying that, he would start leaving to go to his, to his room. As while he was arriving there, he would hear, hey, what should we do? Said one of the students. As one would say this. Yeah, I can't believe that the Invincible Man is, or at least the Invincible King is actually gonna go to Beacon. And it's quite terrifying knowing that, said one of the, one of the, the soon to be, wait for a second, his soon to be upperclassmen. As one of them would say this. Hey, just calm down. Besides, he'll probably be chill. I mean, we've been hanging out with him ever since we came to Beacon, said one of them. As he would say this. Well, yeah, I recently, thought about this. Or at least to himself. I've been hanging out with some of the, higher ranking students for a while now. I wonder what they're thinking about me. As while he was thinking about this, he would not notice that somebody was watching him. Specifically, a girl with a beret, caramel hair, and finally, caramel eyes. Or at least, chocolate colored eyes. As this would be revealed to be Coco Odell, leader of Team Coffee, which, by the way, when I first, read it out in, like, or at least when I first searched it, I thought it was Team Civic or something, because Civic sounded like a cool name to me, and I don't know why I decided to call it that when I first saw the name of Team, of Team Coffee. But when I heard that, or at least when I saw the wiki, and apparently the actual pronunciation of that name is Team Coffee, I went like, how the fucking... It's fine, I get it, but still. Anyway, continuing on, as after, a while of like walking, he would see, or at least not really would see, as Coco would basically look at him, specifically, as she would say this. The invincible boy is here, she would say. I do been, I've do been wanting to basically get a new model, she would say, as she would start having an evil smirk on her face. As after a while, basically, walking, we would go back to, to Rex. So, as we go back to Rex, as Rex is basically just like, walking back to his dorm room, or at least his mother and his dorm room, but before he can, he would get, a tap on his shoulder, as you'd say, who is it, you would say, as you would look back, and would see Coco Odell, as you'd say, oh, hello there, you would say, as she would say this, so, hello there, Mr. Invincible King, she would say, as he would say this, sorry, but I'm not really interested in, getting like an autograph or anything of that sort right now. As she would say this, what? No, I just wanted to talk to you, she would say. As he would say this, sorry, but I ain't going to get kidnapped like last time, he would say. As she would say this, what? No, no, not like that, she would say. As he would say this, then what exactly, he would say. As she would say this, well, I've been looking for a new model for my new fashion design. But before she can say anything else, he would say, sorry, but not interested. I'm not dealing with that type of thing again, he would say. Ugh, deal with those things. As after saying that, she'd say, wait, I just wanted to talk, she would say. As he would say this. Fine, but just this once, he would say. As after saying that, she would say, so, you must be the Invincible King, right? And you're going to be my, my lower classman, she would say. As he would say this. Yeah? And who might you be, she would say. He would say. As she would say this. Well, the name's Coco Odell, leader of Team Coffee, and also your upperclassman, she would say, as you'd say this. Oh, I see. Wait, I think I heard from my mom about you, something about, you being, well, let's just say something that I should probably not say, he would say, as she would say this. Really? What is it, she would say, as you'd say this. Honestly, I would rather not tell, he would say, as she would say this. Oh, come on, it won't be that bad, as you'd say this. Don't trust me. I would rather not, he would say. As she would say this. Fine, keep your secrets. But either way, so I wanted to ask, can you... Oh, I don't know. Please help me with, like, my new fashion designs. I've been looking for a model like you for a while, she would say. As he would say this. Well, well, let's just say my past experiences with those types of things is not really, well, favored to say the least. So I'm not really interested right now. As she would say this. Oh, I see, she would say. Very well then. As after saying that, she would say, but if you change your mind, as she'd, grab a card out of nowhere, as she'd say, call me, she would say, as she would grab it from her ample bosom. Let's just say that. As after seeing it, he would say, please don't tell me that you always put it there. As she'd say this. Aw, I don't really don't really do that all the time, but let's just say you mostly use it for the more cuter clients, she would say. As you'd say, wait, cute? He would say, as he would start, blushing a little bit. As she would say this. Aw, the Invincible King has a cute side, she would say. As he would say this. Shut up, he would say. As after saying that, he would say, "Alright, I should be getting some sleep now. Bye bye," he would say. As she would say this. I meant say that. I meant to say this. "Okay, bye bye." As after saying that, he would close the door. As she would say this. "My little guinea pig," she would say. As after saying that, he would go back to Rex. As he would say, "What the heck is this upperclassman?" he would say. As after saying that, one of his servants, specifically, well, Sigurd would say this. "Well, it seems that you got an admirer," he would say. As he would say this. "Well, I guess so, but please," he would say. As one of them would say this. "Hmm, it's definitely certainly similar to your other admirers. Yang and also, Ruby," he would say. As he would say this. "What? Ruby? Yang? No, 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 we're just childhood friends," he would say. As after saying that, he would say this. "You sure?" said, Emiya, which is the one that basically said it. As he would say this. "Uh, Whatever now. I'm just gonna be getting to bed now," he would say. As after saying that, he would start laying down on his bed. As he would say this. "Well, good night," he would say. As one of them would say this. "Good night, master," said Ibuki. The other being, Sigurd and the rest, including some new faces. As one of them would say this. "So, master, take care of yourself," said a somewhat older voice, similar to, like, a 60-year-old. As he would say this. "Night, Lancer of Ebony." As another one would be heard, as the woman would say this. By the way, it's a woman. "Yeah, good night." As one of them would say this, another man, but this time a little bit more gruffer. "Yes, good night, master." As after that, he would instantly fall to sleep. So, yeah, but before we end off this episode, I wanted to say this. Would you want it to be a harem or just, one ship only? If so, pick whatever ship you want, or if you want it to be a multi-ship, then guess I'll pick any girl in the comments. So yeah, bye bye.